workers. There have been other types of things in the community where I've seen in our community where restaurants might be working together to promote an avenue of having people come into downtown, even though that they're now still having to eat outside and social distance and masks. But it's still a sense of community. There have been different organizations that have put together food drives to give people food and help them along this difficult path. There's been Starbucks, and I don't remember the exact program, but they've done putting a large amount of money aside to help their employees if they have to have, go back for an education, or they need some help during the time that they're laid off or furloughed from their particular job. So there are companies that are doing things, and there have been companies in the past too who've done things and donated things and been sponsors of different types of organizations. I would challenge you, though, at this point in time to look at this a little bit differently now and really look within the community that your company is working within. Let's say this is just an example, because I have a yoga studio that I work with. Let's say you're a yoga studio and you offer streaming classes and online classes and classes to take during whatever time frame you have available. You have a library of classes. And maybe what you're going to do is you're going to go within the community and you're going to give scholarships or sponsor scholarships to people who can't afford to use your yoga practice at this time, knowing that people are stressed and this is a good yoga practice. Maybe you're going to add something in a meditation standpoint for your yoga practice. Or maybe you're doing something that I haven't even thought of, because there's so many creative things a company can do. Again, you walk a fine line between beating your own drum, and I would caution you against that because it does sort of sound self-serving doing it that way. But you can use things like this in PR. You will be getting your own public relations. When I talk PR, it's public relations. You'll be getting your own public relations outside of the community because people will talk about it. There certainly will be buzz. And when other people talk about what you're doing outside of your company, or even your employees talking to their families or coworkers or people who they work with in the community, that extends your message too. And it extends your company name with a positive something impact in the community and takes it out of we're just interested in profits and how our product benefits you and selling. And that really expands your network and expands what you do and makes you feel good about things. If you have any questions or you want me to talk more about something or you want to contact me, I have a contact form at onpointthinking.com. I read every one that comes through, so go ahead and send me your comments or your questions, or if you have an idea for another podcast that I can do, please let me know. Thank you so much for listening to On Point Conversations. Thank you for listening, and I invite you to join me next week as we talk more about specific actions you can take to reach your own business goals. You can find my library of other inspiring podcasts like this one at onpointthinking.com. Again, thank you for listening. This is Jacqueline Holstead at On Point Conversations.